welcome to another 5 to Thrive. I'm Scott Kutcher, and today we're going to talk about the component trap. You've heard me talk about this before somewhat, but it's worth talking about over and over because I still see it being an issue. It's crazy when I'm out there talking to people, sign companies and others in service. No one stops for a moment and go and ask themselves, does this component work well with this component? And do I have to match these two components together? Have they been tested in various applications to make sure they go well together and that they're going to save money for me and add to my bottom line margin while I'm producing a better product for my customer? I don't know why, but we're still stuck on, well, this component's 50 cents less than this component. And they don't stop and do a comparison. Well, you're using more of this component. And you can't load as many on this component. And this component, you have to prep more to shoot with this component. So like an aluminum extrusion, like what's behind me, versus a paint going on it, right? Just the thing that blows my mind is back when I started, and I know 30 plus years, I get it, it's been a minute, but some things are principles and they don't change, guys. We tested everything. We partner with vendors that would help us test it and do prototyping. We depended on them to do the initial, but then we didn't just take their word. We said, hey, what if we use it this way? And if they say, we don't know, hey, will you guys help us do it and see what the result is? Sure. Those are the kind of things that we did. The spec sheets and the initial testing is a starting point for the result that you're looking for. And sometimes matching this component with this one doesn't produce the result you're looking for, but more importantly, doesn't add to your bottom line margin. But when you think you're getting a deal and when it's all said and done, doesn't produce the same result, have to use more of the product, have to use, whatever ends up happening to compensate for its inability to do what you're asking it to do or get the results that you're needing it to get. Does it matter? Don't get trapped in the component trap, okay? Components are very important, but what's even more important is how well they go together. And you can tell which ones have done a lot of testing because they'll warranty with other people's. They'll do it. They'll say, well, I've tested with I rep one of those companies. We've tested our stuff with all these other products, and we will still give a 5-on-5 warranty. When they will do that, guys, they've tested it. They know that it goes with other components. You can mix and match if you really need to. Now, there is a huge upside to companies that test the crap out of their 2 or 3 or 4 components of theirs that actually go together to streamline things and are designed to go together. But unfortunately, we live in a world, especially the sign world, where this component wasn't necessarily designed to go with this component. It just can go with that component. So once again, just be really careful of that and run the real numbers. What does it cost to use it? How much more do I have to use to make it look right? Look at the end result and take a look at what you are estimating is and what the actual product production looks like. So if you say I need 1,000 modules and it took 1,200 modules, you didn't save any money. So take a look at that. Make sure that it's matching up. There's a big disconnect between the quoting department, estimating department, buyers, and the production manager and production people. These guys in the back, man, they're making it look good. They're making the sign the way it's supposed to be made. And sometimes it takes a little more product because you're not getting the right components that match. So I'm done harping for now. I'm going to get off the soapbox. And until next time, sign on.